Hi, can I know with whom I'm talking to?
Hi. You are talking to G1. How can I help you?
Hi, Jivan. Let's talk about something interesting like time travel.
Nice. Time travel is an interesting subject to discuss. Would you like to know more about its theoretical aspects or about actual experiments done on time travel?
I would like to know how is it possible to do time travel?
Time travel is still a theoretical concept and no actual experiments have been conducted. Scientists generally agree that time travel requires manipulating the matter and energy in the universe in a way that would allow us to move through time. This has yet to be proven as possible. However, there are several theories which have been proposed, such as the use of wormholes or the creation of special relativity violating particles.
Alright, Jivan. What will it take for me to survive on Mars?
In order to survive on Mars, you would need to take certain precautions. You would need to make sure you have a supply of food, water, and oxygen, as well as the necessary protection from radiation and extreme temperatures. You would also need to develop the technology to process and store the resources that you find on the planet in order to sustain yourself over a long period of time.
Great. Can you tell me what happened in the movie Gladiator?
Gladiator is a 2000s movie set in the time of the Roman Empire. The story follows a Roman general, Maximus, who is forced into slavery and his journey to reclaim his lost family and fight for the freedom of Rome. He faces off against the corrupt Emperor Commodus in the Colosseum and eventually triumphs. The movie won 5 Academy Awards including Best Picture.
Great. So what all were we talking about?
We were discussing time travel and what it would take to survive on Mars. We also talked about the movie Gladiator and the storyline of the movie.
It was nice talking to you, Jivan. Thanks. Exit.
Thank you for having a conversation with me and it was nice talking to you too. Goodbye.
Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to show you how you can create an AI-powered voice chatbot within few lines of a Python code. So what exactly I'm going to do here? I'll take audio input, I'll convert it to text, I'll send that text to OpenAI. The response that I receive from OpenAI, I'll convert it back to audio, and I'll do it until the keyword exit is received. So first thing that you need to have in place is to create an OpenAI account. If you don't have one, you can sign up. It's fairly a simple process. I already have an OpenAI account, so I've signed into that, and this is how it looks like. Now, you need an API key that you will be providing as an input to your program. In order to know what your API key is, you just need to click here and view API key. I already have an API key. You can create one from here. Let me also tell you something about the playground that OpenAI provides as a UI. So this is how the playground looks like. You can type in your query here and press submit. This section provides you different parameters that you can choose in. The list of models, all GPT-3 models that are listed here. Some description and strength of the model. You can choose one based on your requirement. Pricing. So if you click there again and click pricing, learn more, it'll show you the list of all models and their prices. Pricing in OpenAI is done based on 1000 tokens. So 1000 tokens roughly corresponds to 750 words. Now if you scroll down, for this tutorial purpose, I'll be using DaVinci and it will be costing me $0.02 for every 1K tokens. When you open an OpenAI account, it initially gives you some credit, and I believe that should be sufficient for you to experiment. Let me also show you some of the models that you can read from the documentation. For this tutorial, I'll be using text-davinci-003. Alright, so everything being set, let's have a look at the code. To begin with, I will import some dependencies, OpenAI, PyTT63 for text-to-speech conversion, speech recognition, and API key as a module where my API key for openAI is stored. I'll declare a variable called conversation, username, which is my name in this case, my bot name, G1, and API key. I will initialize PyTTSX3, say Pi5 for Windows. In this section of the code, I'm choosing voice for my bot. Now, if you want to have a look at all the options available, you can run this code.
Hello.
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 So there are three options: David, Hazel, Zeta. I have chosen the first one, David. I will then initialize the speech recognition and I declare the microphone. In my case, device index, I've given 1, but you can run this piece of the code to know what exactly is the microphone that you need to provide. So if you run this code, all the microphones in your system will be listed and you can see which microphone is that you need to give in the index. This section of the code adjusts for ambient noise, and the listen method basically waits until the audio energy exceeds a certain level of threshold. When the silence is detected, it stops recording. Recognize Google, which basically transcribes the audio part here, converts it into text. I'm then declaring my prompt, which is a combination of my username, my input from here, and my bot name. I'm adding all this to conversation to create some context. Now, I'm using openAI completion.create. The engine parameter here is my model, the prompt, which I'm giving as the conversation, and the maximum tokens applied here is 100. The response that is received from openAI is stored in response string. These two lines are basically used to format the response string because there is some section which I don't want to display in my response. I'm adding all this to conversation and I'm printing it. Finally, I'm converting this response string to audio by engine.say and run and wait. The last section of the code is all about exiting the while loop. So whenever the keyword exit appears in user input, my while loop is broken. Well, that's all. You now have your bot up and running. It's time to test it. Hi Jivan, how are you doing today?
Hi Ahmed, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Exit.
Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day.
Well, if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and take care.